Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today's video is slightly different to what you're kind of used to seeing on this channel, but we're kind of going back to the roots and with what this channel started with, and we're actually doing a makeup video. When I started my channel about 2 years ago, I started doing loads of different makeup tutorials and different makeup styles, and I was like, actually I haven't done a makeup video in quite a while, so I thought I'd just sit down and film pretty much what I do as my go-to makeup routine if I am gonna go out in 2022. Most of the time I usually just wear some lip balm because I find that my makeup always smudges on my mask, but if I do want to wear some makeup, this is usually what I'll wear. And the products that I'm showing in this video as well are pretty waterproof and they last a very long time and they look nice on the skin after many hours, which is what I find is the most important thing when doing my makeup, because I hate it when it starts to look weird or goes a bit clumpy. So before I do my makeup, and I always do this every day anyway, I always make sure to do my skincare and just prep the skin, because skin that's been prepped before makeup will look so much better and the makeup will glide so much nicer on it as well. And as always, if you do see anything that you like that I'm using in this video, I will have them all linked in the description box down below. And for foundation, I've been recently using this one by Maybelline. This is literally my go-to foundation at the moment because I find the coverage so good and I find that it also lasts on my skin really well. With this one, I only need to use one pump and that's enough for my whole face. I feel like I've got a really high coverage with it. You can build it up with 2 layers as well if you want, but I just think it looks a bit better on my skin with just one pump because it looks like it could actually be my skin. I also like this one because I find that it tends to stay true to its colour throughout the day. It does get a little bit darker at the end, like it does oxidise a little bit, but nowhere near as much as other foundations that I've tried out. And the reason that I prefer to use a brush over a sponge is just because I find it a lot faster and more convenient for myself, and I can get a nice even coverage. And then I'm going in with some powder to set the foundation. If I don't use powder, the foundation will definitely transfer into my mask and it will just kind of look kind of weird. So I prefer how it looks with the powder, and the powder also makes your skin look really smooth, like almost like you've got a filter on your face. And I'm just applying the powder with the same brush because I feel like this brush is really good at packing the powder on. So I'm just kind of stamping the powder all over my face and I'm not really sweeping. I'm doing more like stippling motions because I feel like if I did start sweeping around, I feel like the foundation might come off. So pressing the powder onto the skin this way, for me personally, I feel like it looks a lot nicer. And now I'm going in with eyeshadow, and when I put eyeshadow on, I always love it to be super glittery. So I find this eyeshadow so perfect because it's really pigmented and the colour looks so good on my skin tone, I feel like. So I'm just going in with a flat brush and I'm just kind of tapping that on and then kind of sweeping it on my eyelid, and you can see the colour payoff is pretty good. I find this eyeshadow super convenient because I feel like I don't need to use a transition colour or any other colours of eyeshadow. I feel like I can just get away with just using this. And I feel like it's because of the depth of the eye. There's like different colours anyway on the skin, so when you do put this on, it just accentuates it and makes it look really nice. I feel like also with my makeup style recently, it's been a lot more natural, so the colours that I use tend to be quite toned down and more earthy, so I don't really find myself reaching for pinks and stuff anymore, but rather just like browns and beige with a bit of maybe silver or gold in the inner corners. And now I'm going in with a gel eyeliner. I think gel eyeliners are really good, especially if you use them on your waterline, because they just look so nice and add a good amount of depth in my opinion. So I'm using this lighter one on my upper eyelid just to make a base for a wing. I also really like this gel eyeliner pencil because you can actually twist it up so you can get the right amount that you need. And now I'm using the same pencil but in a darker colour on my lower waterline, and this is just to add some more depth on the outer corner, and it kind of creates more of like a cat eye shape, so that's what I'm doing on both eyes. You do need to be careful when using this pencil though, because I find that it's really soft, so it is quite easy to break and snap. And then I'm going in with a brush eyeliner pen to do my actual eyeliner with, and I really like this pen a lot because it's so inky and the lines are so crisp and neat with it. I just love it because I've used so many different eyeliner pens, but this one is definitely my favourite in terms of pigmentation and how nice it glides on my eyes. So for mascara, recently I switched to waterproof mascara because I find waterproof mascara is the only mascara that actually keeps my lashes curled and long. I always used to use normal regular mascara, but my lashes would always droop down towards the end of the day and it would just be super straight because my eyelashes naturally are very straight, and I also don't really curl them with an eyelash curler because they literally go straight after it anyway. So I've been using this combination of two waterproof mascaras and they make my lashes look incredible, really long, a good amount of volume, and also a nice black colour. It's not like a greyish type of black, it's like a black, which I really prefer. I also love how the wand is super thin and skinny because it gets all my lashes, and also because it's so thin it can really like get in there and really make sure to coat every single lash. I used to use a lot of mascara wands that were really big and they wouldn't really do the most for my lashes, but I find that this wand and these types of wands are really good, especially if you want a lot of length, and they're also pretty good to separate out the lashes as well. I'm now gonna go and do my eyebrows, and I'm using this one by WAKEMAKE. It's basically an eyebrow pencil and spoolie and powder all in one, so it's really convenient because you've got everything you need in one product. So first I just brush my eyebrows up and then I kind of fill them roughly with the pencil, and I like this pencil because it's like a grey toned brown, so it makes my eyebrows look really natural. And then I go and fill them in with the powder, which I thought I showed but apparently I didn't. And now I'm moving on to blush. This is my favourite blush. I use this colour all the time, and the reason I use this colour over like a pink is because I just feel like this coral orangey colour just suits my skin a lot better, and I find that it matches a lot of my outfits as well, so I always use that one. And now going back in with this eyeshadow, I'm going to use it like a highlighter on my upper lip, and I find that when I do this it just makes whatever lip colour I use look a lot better. Sometimes if I'm feeling like it I'll also contour and highlight my nose, but most of the time I don't and I just leave it after the cupid's bow. And then for lips, I usually just wear a lip balm, but today I felt a bit more adventurous and thought I'd actually do like a proper solid lip. So I'm using this colour as a base, and this is one of my absolute favourite lip tints, and it's by the brand Romand. I made a whole dedicated Korean lip tint trying out video. I actually made 2 of those, so if you want to watch them I'll leave them on cards on the screen, and I'll also leave them in the description box as well. But this is definitely my favourite formula that I've ever tried. It is so matte but so soft, and the colour actually lasts all day even when you eat. Like, it's crazy. And then I'm going in with this water tint by WAKEMAKE, and I'm just using this right in the centre to add a bit of shine and also to add a little bit of dimension to the lips. So I'm not doing an intense gradient lip, but just to add a bit of depth. And then I'm just kind of blotting them together. And then to seal the whole look in place, I'm going in with my favourite all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. I've been using this one for a few years and it's really good, so I'm just spraying that, and then we are done. If you've made it this far through the video, thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in any of the products that I've shown, I will leave them all linked in the description box down below. I would like to say a huge thank you to yesstyle and stylekorean for sending some of these products over, and if you would like to see more from me, hit the subscribe button and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!